Is it possible to become a fluent English speaker with no one to practice speaking with? I'm going to say yes. In fact, it is easy if you use the 3 tips from today's lesson. If you're new here, hi, I'm Vanessa from speakenglishwithvanessa.com, and I have been teaching real-life English here on my YouTube channel for over the past 10 years to now more than 7 million of you. Thank you so much for learning English with me. And like always, I have created a free PDF worksheet, but I'm not going to tell you about today's special bonus inside this worksheet until a few minutes later. This is a surprise, but if you'd like to get today's free worksheet that includes everything you're about to learn today, all you need to do is click on the link in the description, enter your name and email address, and voila, it will land in your email inbox. Before we get to tip number 1, I have some bad news. Do you need to use English for work? If you need to use English in a professional situation, this is the number 1 most stressful situation for using English. You need to be professional. You need to represent yourself and your company well. You cannot start growing your confidence in English by speaking English in the workplace. You need to move to less stressful situations. So let's imagine you're walking around New York City and you're lost. You need to ask for directions. So you confidently ask for directions, but when they reply, you have no clue what they're saying because it's true, native English speakers speak very quickly. Well, this level of speaking with native English speakers is also stressful. So maybe you need to move to a less stressful situation, which could include speaking with other English learners. A lot of my students have found great success speaking with each other because who knows how you feel better than other English learners. They know that it is stressful, that you can feel nervous, that maybe you won't express yourself perfectly because they also know what it's like to learn English. But what if you have no other English learners to speak with? You don't have English learners to speak with, you're not ready to speak with native speakers yet, and in the workplace, forget about it. Well, we need to move to the foundational level of growing your confidence speaking in English, and that is speaking alone. When you grow your confidence speaking alone, you can move to the other levels and you will be able to speak without stress. And in fact, you will speak fearlessly and confidently. So let me share with you my top 3 tips to help you become a fluent English speaker all alone, all by yourself, and also introduce you to this beautiful location where I am here in Western North Carolina. Let's go with tip number 1. The first tip to help you become a fluent English speaker alone is to practice speaking with common conversation topics. Let me give you an example.
What do you usually do in the morning? Well, every morning I like to make myself a hot cup of black tea with some milk in it, and then I like to go outside and drink at least a few sips outside. Even if I don't have the time to drink my whole cup of tea outside, I like to get some fresh air and just enjoy a few moments of peace. What did you do last weekend? Well, last weekend was really special because my husband and I had the whole weekend without the children. My in-laws took the children for the whole weekend, so we went to one of our favorite places, which is Linville Gorge. It has beautiful views, lots of great hikes. You can even swim in the river. And it's a place that we love to go when we're without the kids because it feels a little bit scary to go there with kids. There's too many cliffs, but to go there as adults, it is perfect. I love the view, and we got to eat our lunch with a beautiful view. It was a great weekend, and I hope to go back soon. Have you ever done something scary? I have. I'm not a fan of heights, so usually I don't get close to the edge of the cliff, but at this hike, we hiked to the top of Hawksbill, which is that little rocky point, and I decided to get close to get the best view possible. It was pretty scary. Do you want to see exactly where I was? So this is Linville Gorge, and here I'm going to zoom in on Hawksbill. You're going to be able to see a little tiny point of a rock sticking out. That's where I was standing. Can you believe it? What do you like to do when it's hot in the summer? Well, I love to cool off in the water. Here we are in the Linville River at the bottom of Linville Gorge, and after a hot hike, we ended up at the river and it felt so good. There's nothing better than diving in a swimming pool or a creek or a river and just enjoying feeling cool after a really hot day.
To help you with this first tip, I have included a special bonus in today's free PDF worksheet. I have included 25 common conversation questions. Plus, I have added some sample answers so that you can know some common grammar, sentence structure, verb tenses, and vocabulary that you can use to answer common conversation questions. When you practice these yourself alone, you will be much more confident and ready to speak when you have conversations out in the real world. So, how can you get this free PDF worksheet plus the bonus 25 common questions and answers? All you need to do is click on the link in the description, enter your name and email address, and voila, this PDF worksheet will land in your email inbox. It is my gift to you. The second way that you can become a fluent English speaker all by yourself is to learn with my Speak With Me series here on YouTube. I have created a playlist for you with over 5 hours of speaking lessons. These videos have gotten millions of views altogether, and I know that you will love them so that you can go from feeling fearful or nervous or hesitant to speak English to feeling more confident and sure of yourself, because that's the goal. So I have put a link to this 5-hour speaking playlist in the description of this video, and I've put it in the free PDF worksheet so that you can easily find it wherever you want, whenever you want. What are you waiting for?
In each of the videos, you'll have the chance to learn some key vocabulary around different common conversation topics, and then you'll have the chance to practice speaking with me in a sample conversation. This is a great way to build the foundation of confidence and vocabulary that you need so that you can actually communicate and have great conversations about a variety of topics. The most important thing to do while you're watching those Speak With Me videos is to be active. When I ask you to speak and repeat with me, make sure that you do it. Don't be passive and just listen. You need to practice your speaking skills and hear your own voice. You'll be able to practice talking about a variety of topics like your weekend plans, such as visiting this blueberry farm, your vacation, restaurants, movies, so that you can grow your fluency in a variety of topics.
Blueberries. For our third tip to help you become a fluent English speaker all by yourself, we're gonna need some internet. So let's go back to the cabin. Back due to popular demand is the 30-day speaking challenge. In my opinion, the best way to find out about this challenge is to hear it directly from my previous students. My student Kong said, "Thanks to this challenge, speaking English no longer feels scary to me." Student Gregor said, "I feel more comfortable with speaking." Student Christoph said, "The challenge significantly boosted my confidence and made speaking English feel easier and more enjoyable." Student Judy said, "I spent less time worrying about making mistakes and more time focusing on communicating my ideas. Over time, speaking English started to feel more natural instead of stressful." And my student Yishan said, "By non-stop speaking with Vanessa AI, I'm not afraid of talking with others in English." The speaking challenge sounds pretty great, right? But what is this Vanessa AI that Yishan said helped him to stop being afraid to speak in English? Let me tell you. Vanessa AI is only the best way to help you become a fluent English speaker. Even if you have no one else to speak with, you can become fluent alone. I've partnered with some of the world's language learning experts to help create the Speak with Vanessa AI app, where you can have unlimited speaking practice with my clone, who has been trained on my voice and my teaching style, so that you can speak without embarrassment and without any judgment. When you join the 30-day speaking challenge, you will get a mini conversation lesson each day, including useful vocabulary that you need to know. Plus, drum roll, you will get free access to the Vanessa AI app so that you can immediately use what you have learned so that you don't forget it. It's like learning with me and then having a conversation with me right away. Vanessa AI will even correct your vocabulary and grammar mistakes. Let me tell you, at work, your coworkers will never correct your mistakes. They will just politely smile and nod, and you will never know if you actually made a mistake. But with Vanessa AI, she, your teacher, me, will correct your grammar and vocabulary mistakes so that when you go out into the real world, you can speak with confidence because you know that you are communicating fluently, smoothly, and with confidence. The 30-day speaking challenge is only open for enrollment this week, though. So if you want to join us and get a 20% off discount and speak English better than you ever have before, all you need to do is click the link in the description to start speaking with me. I would love to speak with you every day. And thank you so much for learning English with me here on YouTube. Don't forget to download today's free PDF worksheet that includes the bonus of 25 common conversation questions, plus some common answers to give you some ideas of sentence structure, verb tense, and vocabulary that you can use so that you can really boost your fluency all by yourself. Well, all you need to do is click the link in the description, enter your name and email address, and this worksheet plus conversation bonus will land in your email inbox. It is my gift to you. Well, thanks so much for learning English with me today. I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye. But wait, do you want more? I recommend watching this playlist next, where you can practice speaking with me for over 5 hours. Are you ready? Let's go.